season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Wolverines ready to get this thing started and open the season. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Crimson Tide offense takes the field to start things off. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, they can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the second.
And the defensive got him at the 27.
What a great play. Winning one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack, and that kind of effort is going to get the Big House fired up. These 100,000-plus Michigan Wolverine fans are on their feet screaming because of that dominant play right there coming from their D-line.
Makes the catch. It's Bernard. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, he was able to make one guy miss, but he had to make 2 in order to pick up that first down. It was a nice individual effort, just not enough.
The kick is on its way. Just needs a crack to get a return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So Michigan's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And here comes, for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either.
And the defense got him at the 27.
And this offense comes out first down, tries to run the football, no answer. Second down, they go for the pass, they give up the sack. This defense on point early in the football game with 2 great plays.
And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Hand off from the gun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Let's take a minute to talk about Michigan. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Miller with the ball. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll keep it himself. Wide open spaces. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Simpson. He's got the tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Oh, a lot of space. It's a seam wide open. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the tailback. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
On third down, going up top. Makes the grab. It's Simpson. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on fourth down. They'll run for it. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give is to Miller. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. He now has 79 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. He did not make it a stonewall on third down. And they decide to try out the kicker. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He slides that just inside the right upright. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Unloads to the right. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Wolverines will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming.
You know, as a quarterback, when you're doing this zone read play, you got to read that defensive end. If he crashes down hard inside to take the running back away, right away you know now you're keeping the football. Nice job by the quarterback.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. They'll try to run for it. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Alabama just did work on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to it. Off the play fake on first down. Pulls it in. There he goes. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. The play action fake. Big guy smells it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. See if they can get it done on second and goal. On the option. Now the toss. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. How about this back staying on track? Getting it in on the option.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go in.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for room. It's Haynes. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't olay blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
And conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to block. You got to do a better job on the perimeter. It's not going to be enough in this offense just to catch passes. You've got to go execute your assignment. That corner should have been blocked, and they should have gotten a bigger gain on that outside run.
The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on fourth. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. The Wolverines get it up to move the chains.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And the Wolverines really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Gives it on the option. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Cuevas. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. Cripps and Ty can dig into that playbook here on second and short. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Makes the grab. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Alabama comes to the line on third and short. He'll pull it on the read. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. First play of the period, first down here. The snap sets up to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Miller. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Alabama trying to cash in on this red zone trip. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. It's complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. To the air, it's Simpson. Makes the catch, and he will score. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Rides the back on the option, the give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. They'll move the wide receiver. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his position.
The Wolverines have this offense rolling. Off play action on first down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Off play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Miller. After the pickup of 9, it's second and 1. They'll run this play from the pistol. Miller with the ball. There he goes. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Bama. He broke away from the defense and they... Three tight ends in the formation on first and 10. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. Finds his tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but it makes life really easy on me on second down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Run game is good, balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and that receiver might have used a push-off to get free.
You don't see offensive pass interference called very often, so usually you know it's pretty blatant. It's pretty obvious. It's a severe push-off or, obviously trying to break up a play so you don't give up a pick, but clear offensive pass interference.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and sell it.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Going right to work up top. Got it in the middle. It's Cuevas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The give is Miller. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Dances away to buy time. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. And this throw is incomplete.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Wait just a second. There is a flag on the play. If this is on the defense, it could be a 1st down. Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
What will the offense dial up on 3rd and goal? Trying to punch it in. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's made one already, and this one ought to be cake from 21 yards out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Stewart. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's loose. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. They'll leave it with him. And that's a live ball. Bounced right back to them. And the Wolverines want to crank the tempo. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. He's going to fire deep. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Takes it the other way. Touchdown time! He'll start this drive firing. He lets one fly deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fears the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Here comes the heat. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out. Great place to start for this offense. They'll try the right side. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Gets rid of it. Right on the money. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Going for 6. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Quick strike through the air for the score. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. They'll give it to the back. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
I understand the desire to keep the ball, but going for it inside your own 40? He's got it, 1st down and more. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. The Wolverines want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home to the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Bulldogs offense will be first on the attack. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This defense knew coming into tonight they had to be able to get pressure on the quarterback, and they are wasting no time. They get a sack on the first play of the game.
Off the play fake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He picks it up, still on his feet. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. Grabbed over the middle, it's dealt. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Love the coverage and not giving up an inch defensively. Their third down, smothering the receiver. As soon as he caught the ball, down he went. They've got this offense pinned.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. So Minnesota's offense has the ball for the first time. And here comes, for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Golden Gophers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Guys, let's talk just for a minute about Minnesota. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season. You see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And 3rd and long, and the offense goes with a little play action. I don't know why the threat of the run. I'm not scared by that. You can tell the defense doesn't honor it, doesn't buy it, flies by the line, gets to the quarterback, gets the big 3rd down stop.
That is coverage just the way you draw it up. Don't even let him get started, and they knock him down deep in his own end. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Golden Gophers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. Gets it to him on the screen. On the move at the 30. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
And the Golden Gophers getting set on 1st and 10. Under fire. Puts it out of the air. And he's brought down after a nice game.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a 1st down.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And he was virtually unblockable on that play. You know, it reminds me of seeing the highlights of my partner here, David Pollock, a guy that doesn't like to talk about his own greatness, so I'll do it for him. David raised the bar in the standard for D-line play at the University of Georgia. It was his athleticism. It was his tenacity. He wasn't just getting sacks and tackles for losses. He was picking off passes and taking them to the house. He was like the honey badger before the honey badger, but playing D-line. All time.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Maybe one notch of adrenaline too much on the punt there. It hits about a yard deep in the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. He'll get rid of it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take. To check him out. Georgia sends out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Excellent Coverage that time didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. The sure hands, it's Tracy. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Trying to get it to the marker. And the Golden Gophers get enough for the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They'll run play action. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
The Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quick completion on the out. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
He's got it. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Grabbed behind the line. It's dealt. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. Catch in the middle, it's Taylor.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Fires to the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
One thing this defense always talks about is getting off the field. Last drive, they forced a punt. Here on 3rd down, what a great job flying to the football, getting a hit, forcing an incompletion. They may be jogging off here soon again.
Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And the Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Branch. It's a running room. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38. To the air on 1st down. Got a man, it's Frazier. Still on his feet at the 45. Wide open space. And he ran away from the crowd and he'll take it in. Touchdown. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The give on the option. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Golden Gophers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Fires to the big fella. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Used the play fake, now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Fires to the big fella. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. And the Golden Gophers will line it up on 1st and 10. Got his man. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Power football with the run. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking to fire. He's got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Motion from the wideout. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air, it's Lindsey. Fires to the right. Got it! They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. Clock's still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Minneapolis when that town is buzzing as it is today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
And the returner will be dragged down. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Low-scoring first half, but now an opportunity to get things off on the right foot here in the third quarter.
Well, and the good thing is you had time to go in the locker room. You had time to discuss what they're doing, what our plan of action is now moving forward, Palmer. They might have caught them off guard a little bit. They know they should have made some adjustments.
Yeah, you had a chance to regroup and go back and think about, okay, where do we think we have our best chance of success in this game? Which side of the offensive line can we run to? Which guy can we throw to hopefully now have a much better second half?
Snap from the gun on third down. Finds the tight end. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. The Golden Gophers look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Second down now after the sack. To the air, it's Lindsey. Throws to the tight end. Hauls it in. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Man, this defense has been ruthless all game long. Individual effort. They've got guys up front winning their one-on-one matchups, and they have been terrorizing this quarterback.
Here's a heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. That leg is staying loose, already the fifth kick of the night. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Right down the middle. He makes a catch. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's dumped. Oh, a lot of space. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Off the boot, looking for his man. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Bulldogs will snap it on 1st and 10. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Flips it out on the screen. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are 1st and goal. They're going to run it. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And now, after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Bring in the heat. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Picked off. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
You got to be so careful, too, Dave, because on 3rd and long, they're playing their nickel now. They've got extra DBs on the field. Those windows are going to open and close really, really quickly. And I think that time the quarterback got a little too greedy trying to fit that football in a small window.
He did, and I like the zone coverage, too, because everybody's staring at the quarterback, so you can get a really good break on the football, knowing where the sticks are. They break on it, and they get the big interception.
Running back searching for a hole. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. And the Dogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Rushes on him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Well, they were able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Defense has the lead in the 2nd half. Expect to see a lot of zone coverage. It's going to be tight. It's going to be hard to fit these footballs in, especially when you're throwing in the middle of the field like they were right there as the ball falls incomplete.
Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Wants to throw. It's Lindsey. Gets it out quickly. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Makes a grab past the marker. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
Fourth down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the fourth down conversion.
Quarterback now breaking the field. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. They've got the screen set up. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Golden Gophers are on the move. Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Pass interference, defense.
They say no thanks to that pass interference penalty, and they'll take the results of the play. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Unloads quickly.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
They go to the ground, and he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
And the Golden Gophers headed quickly to the line. Leads it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. To throw, it's Lindsey. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. A return there would have... And icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got his man downfield. And oh